If you think you need protein powders, mass gainers, etc. to make gains, in this video I'm gonna show you how I grew from 60 to more than 70 kg without any of that, so that you will know you can too. It is possible. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bách Đỗ. I help males gain weight and strength, becoming bigger and stronger. There are three main pillars that I have been focusing on. Also, they are the ones that I apply for my clients, so that they have been making significant progress in terms of both size and strength. First and foremost, it is about nutrition. Okay, there are a few actions here. I have been weighting myself every day. It is about the scale, okay? And I can say that I only do this. Just forget everything else and only do this, then we'll achieve the goal. Because there's a clear number as the proof saying that, oh shit, my weight is still the same or has gone down, reminding me of the pain, which would make me more motivated to put more food in my mouth from now on. Okay, so just weigh yourself every day, and the number on it on the following day will tell you the emergency stuff that you need to do. If it goes up on the following day, fine, maintain what you have been eating. That is a good diet for you. However, if it is equal or even fucking lower, eat more. Basically more than the amount of meals or food that you have on the day before, that you had on the day before, even the week before, even the month before, etc. So you can, or myself, I have increased the portions of meals or food I have already got in my life. For example, my current diet plan was actually built around the three big meals, the very typical ones all around the world. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's fucking it. I was just eating them. And then when I tried to get calorie surplus, okay, I tried to eat more of them, also added some more, including 3 more eggs, 1 potato, lentils porridge, 25 almonds, 2 bananas, 1 glass of lemongrass, ginger infused water with lemon, which has no calories, so that might not count. And from it, I got to... Actually, initially I did get only 2 eggs and 20 almonds, so I got to 68 kg, and then I was stuck for months. After that, I added 5 more almonds and 1 more egg. Okay, so it will be 3 eggs and 25 almonds per day, as I said to you before. And then I got to more than 70 kg as I am right now. Easy. Another way to eat more is that I watched guys with the physique that I want and look up to, and let's just assume that you want that shit as well. See what they eat and just copy it. That's it. Or think of the food that we can have consistently in our local area. Okay, so one common thing between them is that we can have that shit consistently, which means every day. You cannot just be on and off with your calorie surplus diet plan and then expect to make gains from it, from that shitty habit. No, you gotta be consistent. Okay, when it comes to eating, drinking, putting shits in your mouth and stomach, receiving either by buying or getting somebody to do it for you. Okay, I do not remember specifically whom I watched, overall, but I saw common meals or foods among those big guys. Of course, they are about eggs, potatoes, some nuts, bananas. And as you can tell, I did incorporate them into my diet plan. Also, I read For Our Body, the book by Tim Ferriss, and he mentioned lentils and almonds. And so my diet plan was basically built up based on those. You can do the same shit. Next one is that we gotta eat healthy. I gotta eat healthy, or else my health is just gonna be ruined so much. Eating more doesn't mean that we can eat anything that we want. Okay, it doesn't mean that shit. Quality also matters as importantly as the quantity. It is like heart versus smart. Okay, eating more is the same as hot right now, but we need to be hot and smart at the same time. So why not just eating more with healthy and clean food? Why not it? Because if you're gonna consume dirty, you're gonna do dirty bunking, okay, you're gonna die soon and have no ability to enjoy the results you have been building up so hard right now. Okay, those shitty foods or fast food, high processed food with oil, sugar, chemicals like preservatives, man-made flavors, health, and then you will get the health problems in the long term. Nonetheless, people nowadays are so weak that they just want shortcuts. They want to get the results ASAP, the instant gratification. While this is all about the long game, and I don't want you to be like them, okay? Because you're just gonna get big for now, but weak later on when you are old, and then, as I said before, you're gonna die soon without enjoying fully what you spend time and energy building up, or spend that shit on. Eat healthy like a caveman. Specifically, just consuming low processed food like boiled vegetables, etc. One ingredient food, natural food. Okay, cavemen, they are jacked as fuck and lean and strong because they just went out for hunting, right? Okay, so that is about the first pillar. The next one is related to training. Now, I did have for myself the very first workout plan of myself. I created it on my own, of course based on the sources on the internet, but I think it hasn't existed yet on the internet. Okay, so I got 6 to 8 exercises per workout with free weight calisthenics first, and then I got machine and cable exercises later on throughout the session. 3 sets per exercise, drop set at the last set depending on which exercise. I was increasing the weight or difficulty level right away after hitting the rep target of that exercise, of a specific one. 7 days per week training, no rest days, minimum 2 hours per workout. Crazy, right? Now, in terms of my current workout plan, there are only maximum 2 exercises per big muscle group, like pulling or pushing muscle group. 2 sets per exercise, training to failure every single set, mostly with free weight and calisthenics training style, no machine and cable at all. 4 to 5 workouts per week, 1 to 1.5 hours per session. And I just update my knowledge from time to time by buying programs, learning from big and strong guys whom I can actually relate to. Just do the same thing like that. That is how I did it, or how I have been doing it. Okay, last but not least, it is about accountability. So basically here, you gotta do the 2 above aspects consistently. I knew that the first program, even though I know that the first program isn't the best, and I just wanna execute it in a way that is impossible for me to not gain some weight and strength. That is crazy, a crazy approach. But I did it consistently every single day. I remained the diet plan on the rest days. I went to the gym daily, staying there, training hard with every single session, with every single exercise without distracted. So I did actually make some, substantial gains from 60 to 68 kilograms. I unlocked serious strength achievements like elbow lever, L-sit hold, dragon flag, one arm push-up, 20 kg on weighted pull-ups and weighted chin-ups and weighted dips as well. Full stack on some machines like leg extension or dips machine. It is still a good progress compared to skinny and weak guys nowadays. While I was healing my left wrist injury, I learned about it and how to make a more efficient training program, both for free and with a paid format. And so when I came back to the gym, I got to where I used to be much faster with the new plan, the later one. I cannot lose just by following the diet plan consistently, and either the current workout routine or the first one, it doesn't fucking matter if I do it consistently. Now let's just compare or talk about supplements versus my whole weight gain plan for myself and my clients. Supplements, they are just the extra helping tools when you do not make gains by yourself with real food, natural ones, and training routine, etc. Actually, you do not, or myself, I'm just gonna talk about myself. Personally, I don't need whey or mass gainer to facilitate the weight gain process when I have been trying to have as much carbs and protein in meals as possible. I do not need creatine to get stronger during workouts when I have the pre-workout meal to get the necessary energy, power. I watch bigger and stronger guys training to get motivated beforehand. I do not get distracted during the sessions to spend time and energy on those brutal sets where I have to push myself to failure. And I do what most of other people do not do, like weighted pull-ups and weighted dips, heavy squat for reps, heavy walking lunges for reps, calisthenic skills, etc. to get the sense of superiority and winner. And then I will get the motivation boost so much that I would perform, basically till death. And I do not need any vitamins when I have been trying to have as many diverse food in colors, vegetables and stuff as possible to get the necessary minerals. So I do not need supplements, and you do not too. You do not either, right? Just want to be proper with the English grammar right here. So yeah, that's it all about it. I just want to talk to you. Goodbye, bro.